Hi, welcome to this last part dedicated to the installation of the last RF chip. I decided to install the RF CC2500. Here is the bag. So with this RF chip you will be able to fly FearSky protocol at least in D8 and D8 formats. Actually in Devo7E the D16 is not yet implemented, but maybe soon. So here is the RF chip you will have to install. As you may see on the top of it, you have a micro FL connector, so you will need another micro FL coax cable ending with the RP-SMA or SMA if you prefer. And you will need also an antenna, the same, it's a simple dipole antenna, of course ending with the RP-SMA. And 7 wires, so I use the same that well, the other part of dipole wire I used yesterday for the NRF2401. Okay, so just a few. As to you will probably need a Dremel to drill a hole in the other part of the top canopy. In fact, I will start by the drilling. You will probably need some pliers like this and kind of wrench to screw the RP-SMA connector. Okay, and some flux for helping the solderings. Well, this tip cleaner and a good iron with a thin tip to make your precise jobs. What you will need also, of course, the digital multimeters to check everything. Maybe some zip ties to attach. Some if in case of problems, some ring, and a magnifier to check, of course, everything. What saying more? I think it's more or less okay. So I will present now the pinout of the CC2500. Okay, I will present the pinout for the version above the version 4.01, so the last pinout. Okay, welcome to the CC2500 pinout. So you have to go to the, as usual, to the Devo7E web pages, go to the left panel, click on link, and on the bottom part you have the RF modulation. So if you click on it, you have to go to the module list there, and you will find the Wikipedia, the wiki of the different pinout of the module, like the NRF2401. And as you will see, you have two variants of the CC2500, and you will recognize that we have this model, the AliExpress. Okay, so here is the pinout. So if I took the diagram like the wiki, so from the left pad you will find the 3.3 volt, MOSI, SC key, MISO on the 4, GDO2. Okay, you will see that you have to be connected to another one. The ground in the middle. Okay, GDO 0, CSN here, for amplifier entry, and LNA. Hey, sorry. So as you may see in the description, after the Devo7E 401, you have to connect the 5, so which is this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, this one, with the 10, so in the last one, and the 7, I guess this one, to the 9. Okay, so it will be a pre-processing stage when we do the soldering job. But the first stage, parts of this installation, compared to yesterday, finally I will start to drill the hole first. So I will drill thanks to a Dremel like this. Okay, you have to, and install the anticipate the installation of the RP-AC connector with microphone. Okay, so I will try to do exactly the same job like yesterday. Something in the middle here. Okay, something here. It's okay. Okay, I will start to drill. Okay, I start to do the first hole, as you may see. Good, like the other. So I will enlarge now the current job. It's not yet done, but it will be soon. Okay, I think it will be now more or less okay. Yes, I guess me. Okay, as you may see, it's no problem at all. It's not too big, and I will be able to attach the bolt and the spacer. Okay, it's not an obligation to screw now, because I will need maybe some free room to install everything, but as you see, it's working, not a problem. Okay, we prepare now the wires I will need to solder. So the first stage will be to work on the CC2500. So I will use, as I say, the same part of the wire I used yesterday. Okay. Sometimes we need such kind of male connector, so can be used for another project, who knows. So keep them eventually. Okay, and I will need also black, and yes, black I will cut more or less the same length. So, well, if I can avoid. Okay. Like this, and the red wire should be a little bit longer, but well, I will keep it like this. It's not a big deal. So I will start to prepare all the this ribbon there. Okay, like yesterday, unsolder, prepare to install some. Okay, like this, twist. You know, well, the music is not very interesting, but so The CC2500 got spacing between pads a little bit thinner. The spacing is something like 2 millimeters, I think. It's smaller than the 2.54 of the Arduino project usual. So it means that the job will be a little bit more tricky to do on the chip, but not so much more. So with a good thin iron tip, thin one, you will be able to do correctly the job. So it's not a problem at all. Okay. So, well, compared to the yesterday, so I will probably we have to derive to install also on the pin 2, 3 and 4 like yesterday the same signal wires, but the ground, instead to use this on the debug port, I will use a 7 of here. It's more easier. The plus 3.3 volt VDD, we don't have choice, so we have to use it. And well, the trickiest would be to install on the left pad close to TMS, this one, but it will be possible, don't worry. Okay, just need to be vigilant. So almost finished to completely. And boring task. One word, since I'm doing that, about the coaxial cable. Yes. You have to know that a coaxial cable, so you have two conductors inside. Okay, the external wall is the shield one. And according to the theory of high frequency propagations, the thinner is a coaxial, the more attenuation effect is pronounced. It means that don't use long one, 30 centimeters and so on, because the attenuation, so between the transmitter up to the antenna, even if you have 15 centimeters, you can have a loss. It won't be a lot, but maybe close to I don't know. There is a formula I can give if you are curious. It's not complex to compute. It's if I remember well from there, it's involving the two diameter of the two conductor, the external one and the inner one. So there is a formula with square and logarithm, if I remember well. And you can compute the attenuation of a given distance, so directly and of your cable. Plus, you have to add some insertion loss due to the micro FL connector plus the RPCM. So at the end, you can have an attenuation maybe close to 1 dBm. So you have to be vigilant to not abuse a long one. It would be stupid. Well, not stupid, but it would be. What's a pity to lose some power just because you're using a longest cable. So for the first 5 it's done. I will do another one. Okay, and then like the ground. Okay, to also jump between the pads pins 5 to 10 and 7 to 9, I will use also two pieces of wires. So I will take this one and cut in two. So I'll try to make a very tiny jump. So let's say the longest is So I will cut 2 parts and like this. So I will be able to do the jump. Of course, I have to unsolder to strip the wires, of course. One. In fact, it will be the first operation to do, to install these 2 pieces of wires to create the jump. Okay. Like this. Okay, now I will prepare all the install all the product on the wires. Okay, so there is a lot of to do. Now the other side. And the 2 small ones. Okay, like this. Now I will apply also some element on the CC2500 itself. So to prepare your pads, you will need to add some flux. Okay, each pad it helps to pre-arm to Yeah, it's helped a lot. Okay, like this. Now we'll be able to go to pad. We said 9. Yes. And we go to the pad 7. So we can use the twizer to help you in this job. So I should be around. Be sure to not getting wrong. And this one. Okay, like this. It's done. So 7 to 9, and now 5, if I'm not wrong, 5 to 10. Okay, so exactly the same job. Like this. Yes. And 5. So 0.5 is, let's start 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Like this. Okay, so job seems to be done. Now I will solder the rest of the wires. Okay, I will continue. Well, I will use from right to the left, because from the tricky I still have some little bit of room, but after I won't have so much. So I will start with the pad pin 8, which is CSN, and as I said yesterday, for me the light blue is purple. Okay, so I will go to the between the two bridge. If I can go. to have the also the possibility that you can see. Okay. It's done. So after I have to solder the ground, which is a black. So the black will be on the sixth one. So should be here. It's a bit tricky also. Okay, like this. I will check immediately if I was not wrong. I hope not. I don't think so. No. Okay. Then will be probably more easier. I have to solder the in pad 4. It's miso, so it's a gray. This. It's not trivial. Okay, it's done. The green will be on pad 3. Like this. Mosey, the blue on pad 2. I will try to bend more the wire. Ah. Okay, pad 2, and finally the plus 3.3 volts on pad 1. Okay, seems to be done. Of course, check with magnifiers and digital multimeters. Okay, I will control now with the digital multimeters in conductivity test the installation. Okay, so let's say white to white. Okay, we check if there is no shortcut between white and blue, and it's conducted. Blue is okay, the green also, no contact. The gray is okay, the ground is okay, the purple also. So it seems to be okay in contact with the extremity. I will check now if there are some shortcuts between track. No, nothing. Seems to be good. So I will cover with electrical liquid tape to consolidate everything. Okay, I will apply a good amount of liquid electrical tape. So at both sides, so you have to wait that is dry. We can install it on that. Always when you are using such product, always open the windows, and there are some toxic vapors. It's not pretty, very good for heels. I like to abuse of it, it's true. The two wires there. Okay, I think it's okay. There will be a lot of product. I will let it dry, and it will be much more solid. Okay, so now time to prepare the installation of the module on the Devo. So as yesterday, we will go to the links and on the Devo7E specific pinout. So exactly the same wiki page that the NR24 Elder one I use on the former video. So basically the novelty here, so we have to connect the light blue, for me it's purple, on the C key, which is exactly between this one and the ground here. Okay, so it's a little bit tricky, but it will be possible. The ground I can use here, but I will use more on this pad. It's already accessible. And the VDD, no choice. We have to solder the white here. So here and the VDD. And the other is classic, the green. We will have to do a tiny job. So this is why we have to go through pass through up the metallic casing to do the job. So yeah, okay, here is the final stage of these soldering jobs. So now I have to prepare the installation. So I will probably insert the ribbon cable like this. Yes, it's not completely dry. Anyway. Try there. Okay. Something like this. So we'll have enough room to install. As precaution, check if you can close the battery bay, the cover, without any problem, big problem. Before to start everything. As you can see, no big problem. So it's okay. So I will start. As I said, I may start with the ground there. So the ground will be here. On the 7, I will use and connect on the directly on the send pad of the. Oh, maybe I will reinstall some flux. Is always helping. Okay. One job. Now we start with the miso, which is a gray. So here comes the most tricky. So you have to do the job without removing the former one. This is for the NRF 2401. Not yet. I have to add some more material. Okay, we immediately check for the miso if it's okay. My magnifier should be just in front of me, of course. Okay, we are here. Let me check that. Great, no problem. So now let's talk about the mosey. Just a fragment of material. So where is the blue there? The blue there. Okay, I hope it's visible on the video. Not so hard, you have just very well to press. The green should be around also. I can already push the white because it won't be used here, and the purple also will be used on the debug board. Okay, let's see now the green. On pine green is sticky, the clock. So again, I will probably add a tiny amount of material. Oh. No. I will re-add some. The gray and white broke. Yeah. Okay, I will check now everything for the CF pad. Should be okay. I will test in a few minutes with the digital multimeters, but it should be okay. Now only two remaining one, the VDD and the TCK. So we'll have to. Oh, the bad news. Oh yes, I have to go down a little bit. Ah, the gray broke again. Anyway. So you have to install in the remaining port close to the TMS, exactly here. I will install some. Voila. Okay. And the white must be soldered in parallel of this one. So we have to be vigilant. Something like this. Okay. Now we have to resolder the gray MOSI wire. Okay, I managed to solder the last one, so I will check continuity for the two TMS and TCK. Nothing. TCK and the ground, nothing. Okay, the ground is VDD, nothing. Nothing. Okay, it's good. And the more important is between, for example, pad 3 and 4 of the SIRF. Nothing. Try the same. Okay. I don't have path through here. Seems to be correct. So good point. I think it's okay. So I will check, and of course, as each time you have to install a module. First, I will reinstall the micro FL connector. So you have to clip it. Like this. Okay. Always connect the antenna before to test, because you can cook your transmitter. So here the 2500 chip. Okay, so I will install. Like this, CRG to not have okay, like this is good. Pretty good. I think I won't have any problem. I will use some, Okay, now screw the other antenna, moving. So each time you are installing a new module, you know that you will have to modify the hardware.ini. To install more correctly the coax. So I will close. Yes, do it gently, and reconnect. Like this. Okay, and the screwdriver. Okay, there. Don't press too much. Okay, it's time to test if the installation of the CC2500 worked. So, as usual, you have to plug your USB cable and turn on the transmitter while pressing the X button, like this. You have to go to the hardware.ini, edit it, and command now the two lines. So enable CC2500 yes, and it's in A14 because the NRF is in A13, and of course also got the power amplifier. So you have to save. Okay, save. Save. Unmount the disk. Okay, so now we have to test if it's working. How to do it? Well, first things, when you turn on the radio, we will see that if I go to a model like this, what you can see, no more start from the FearSky. So this is a D8 protocol, but you have the V8 or the SCARTech. So we will make it, and the other protocol are working. For example, the double choice associated with the NRF24 other one. So it means that the both modules are working. So I will return in the D8 from FearSky, and well, I use this D4R2 receiver, so configured in CPM mode, so you have to jump between signal channel 3 and channel 4, as you can see. Plug a source in ESC in channel 1, okay, and to bind you have to press the bind button, okay, turn on the ESC, you have a solid red light on the receiver, and now to the radio, go to, oh sorry, go to the bind button, press on it, okay, press again to stop, but as you can see, maybe you have the receiver flashing green and red. So it's bound. You can release, turn off the radio, turn off the SC, turn on the receiver, turn on the radio, and you will see now you have a green light. It means it's bound. So it means that it's working and everything is okay. So you have just to reassemble the caoutchouc part to the grabber, and it's okay. Thank you for watching. Bye bye. And if you like this series of video plus Summit, and please type any comments or questions if you have some problems with. Bye bye.